guys, it's Michelle from Little Mama's House, and I'm here today with the second week of December in my Erin Condren. This was my first week, so I'm going to go ahead and move my little Christmas decorations, and I am still going to do a holiday theme for the second week, but a lot of people have been commenting that the layouts that I've been doing lately are really full, and that's true, they have been. I've really been going with a no white space planning for several weeks, mostly because I don't really have a lot going on, and I like to fill up, I don't like just the empty space to sit there, so I fill it up with stickers or my backgrounds or whatever. So this week, which will be the week of December 7th, I've decided I'm going to do a little, I'll leave a little bit more white space this week for those of you who like to watch that style. So I don't really have a lot going on this week, but I'm going to go ahead and see where we get, and I might end up filling it in a little more if I don't like how it looks with some white space, but the plan is to not use my backers this week. So I'll show you what I'm going to use. And I have two of the sets from my shop that I thought would sort of complement each other and go well. I have a Playful Penguins, and this is the horizontal version. And then I have the red and gray Christmas. And I sort of thought that both of these would go together to really make a nice week. And then I'll save whatever I don't use to use later in the month. I'll have 2 weekend banners. I don't need 2, so I'll probably save this one. But I'm going to use those. I'm going to use my Christmas countdowns that I used from my vintage Christmas set last week. I have this gray and red washi tape. It's a little bee, and it's got red Christmas trees. I hope you can see that. And then I just have a small, skinny gray washi tape as well. And then I have my huge pile of functional stickers. I will tag all the shops below as I use these. I'll try to remember to tell you as I'm using them, but a lot of times I don't remember, so I will make sure I tag them all below in the description. And then I have this really pretty sticker set. I think this came from Michael's. I'm not sure. I think it came from Michael's, but it's like stamps, Christmas stamps, and there's a couple that are blue and red and gray, and so I think I'll use those as my little decorative element this week. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and since I am not using any backgrounds this week, I'm going to go ahead first and lay in my full boxes where I want them. Alright, now I'm just going to come back in with some of the headers I have, because I want a couple of these to actually be lists. So okay, and now I'm just going to go in and fill in with a couple of these little half boxes. And I do this before I lay down my washi because I like my washi to come right up to the edge. And if I put the washi first and then the box over it, it doesn't look straight. And I'm major OCD, so I don't like that. Alright, so I have those down, and I'm still going to use more of this set, but I want to get my washi down. Okay, because I like how that looks. I don't want to mess with that. Okay, so now I'm going to come in and take my washi, and as I always do, I'm going to cover up their color and then cordon off my sidebar. Okay, so that's it for the gray. Now I'm just going to cover up here on the top. I don't like that part, so I cover that up, and I'm going to use this gray Christmas tree washi. So now I have all my washi laid on, and I decided when I covered up here I had a little strip extra and I don't like to waste that, so I also put some across the bottom. Looks pretty cute. So now I'm going to go ahead in with my weekend banner. That goes with this set. I'm just going to carefully peel it. I don't want to rip anything. Okay. And I'm going to lay that right down here. I don't really care that it covers that box. Actually, I'm going to put it in the sidebar because on the weekend I haven't been using the sidebar, so I think maybe this would be a better use of it. Whoops. Just gonna line it up right like that. The K in the middle. And then my penguins marching, holding the flagpole. Okay, so I have the weekend banner on. And I am just going to go ahead and now start adding a couple of checklists. So Monday I have my social media and my shop list. So I'm going to add that checklist there. And then I'm going to use this work sticker. For that. So now I'm going to go ahead and fill in my sidebar. So I'm going to go here into my pile of functional stickers, and I didn't have any Misfit tracker stickers printed up yet for myself. I'm the only one who really uses them thus far, so I don't really always make them to go with everything. So I happen to have this sheet of snowflakes, and they're in a little circle, and so that's perfect because that's what how I usually track my steps, miles, and calories. And so I'm just going to use these this week as my Misfit counter because they match almost perfectly. So I'm going to go through and just put one of these in each sidebar spot. And then the other thing I'm going to track for the month of December, and here are my little reminders to move Jingle Bell. And these came from the Wishy-Washy shop on Etsy. They're adorable. The next thing that goes in the sidebar are the countdown stickers. And the last thing that I put in my little sidebar is my hydrate drops, and I have some that match the set. So that is it for my sidebar. Now I'm going to go ahead and flip it over and get started planning each specific day. I always start with Monday. And I pulled out 2 Stabilos, one red and one gray, to use with this layout. So I'm just going to alternate with what I write. And the first thing I do every single Monday, other than wake up and get a load of dishes started, is go to the gym. So I'm going to start with this little red gym guy here. I still haven't remade this set that I have for myself here to make it easier to take off the backing. I'll get around to it. I'm more interested in getting the shop up and running, but this is not even in there, so it's my own personal use one, so I guess it's my problem. Okay, I have the gym, 10 every Monday, deposit in automatically from Etsy. So I like to write that down because I don't pay much attention to it unless I'm reminded to go look. But that comes on Monday, so label that. On Monday, I like to do a lot of social media, so I'm just gonna write down my posts. Monday, I usually go to mail orders. And that is all I have for Monday, and actually, the show that I tend to watch the most on Monday is on winter break, so I don't even need to post. That's sort of sad because I love watching my shows, but they're all going on break for the winter, so that's it for Monday. Tuesday morning, I have the gym again. All right, I have the gym at 10. And Monday is a school day for my son. I'm gonna give him this little class sticker that I have for school. I don't take any classes, but he does. Okay. Tuesday, this week we're gonna have trash and recycling. These were actually given to me as a rack, so I don't know who the original creator was, so I'm sorry I can't tag them, but they're really cute. I have a trash and recycling. Tuesday. And then that is it for Tuesday. Wednesday, I have the gym at 9. And then my son goes to gymnastics Wednesday. He goes from 12 to 1. Oops, I want my red pen. And then he has an appointment at, I think I said 2:30. And then on Wednesday is my heavy cleaning day. I think that's it for Wednesday, yes. So Thursday, I have the gym. At 9. And my son also has school again, and I only have one class sticker here in my little set, so I'll use something else for him that day, and I think I'm going to use one of these little snowflakes. A lot of my sets have a little school sticker, but this particular set I didn't include one. So I will improvise. On Thursday of this week, I am going to do some filming. I am going to do a walkthrough of our Christmas decorations. My husband is one of those crazy Christmas people, so our house, obviously you can't see much of our house, but our house is covered with Christmas decorations. So I'm going to do a walkthrough video and show you all what we do for our Christmas decorations. So. And then I'm going to leave this to fill in anything that comes up, because I'm sure something will. I've been planning with Heidi, but this week we couldn't do it on Thursday, and I'm not sure about next week. So rather than write it in and then have to change it, I'll just leave that. So Friday, I have a weigh-in. Almost disastrous. And then I have the gym. On Friday, my plan with me goes live. I'm just doing a little coloring on the letters here so that they're nice and bold. Okay, and then we usually start our Etsy sale. And then that should be it for Friday. The weekend, I know my husband and I are gonna have some shopping to do. I don't know where we're gonna go yet, or for who, but I'm gonna use this glittery page flag here. We've been neglecting our Christmas shopping. Shh. Don't tell anybody. We actually haven't even started. And it's the second week of December almost. We usually just buy everything online, so it's not like we usually rush out to the store, but we have a toddler and some things are just cheaper if we go to the store, so we'll make some time to go to the store there. Don't really want to, but we will. And then the last thing, the only thing I think we have Sunday now that The Walking Dead is over is the Patriots, and they play at 1 o'clock, so that's going to take up most of our Sunday morning. Or Sunday, I shouldn't call that morning. That's going to take up most of our Sunday during the day. And a little Patriots sticker. And then in the morning, on Sunday is when I usually try to film my plan with me. Just deciding which color will go best. None of them are quite the right color, but that's all right. Okay. And then I'll leave a little bit of space there for anything else that I decide we need to get done there. Okay, so I'm going to put a little quote down in that bottom space. And all I could think about when I was making this set was the Madagascar penguins, because we love that movie. So I'm just going to use a little phrase that the penguins like to say, if you're not familiar with the movie. And I'm just going to decorate that down there with some cute handwriting. That I am going to do before I call this done is come back in with these couple of decorative stickers that I had that were blue and gray and red, and just fill in a couple of the little holes because I really don't like having that much white space. So there's a couple that would go, and this was the one that I saw first that I really liked. This right there. And then I have this other little one. Be perfect for right there. I'm just going to put this little Christmas one here because I'll be doing some Christmas video. And I just have to trim off the little clear edge of the sticker because it's just a little long. And there you have it. To me, it looks a little empty because I didn't use any backers and I've been using them for the past 5 weeks, maybe even longer. No, even longer. So it looks a little empty to me, but I think it came out nice. I like how the set looks. And I think that next week I will probably be back to planning with some box covers. So I'm sorry if you prefer this style. I don't like all the white space, so I'm gonna be back probably more this style next week. But I will have another Christmas theme week for you next week. I do hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye.